Please, if you know you're hating on Mrs. Johnson due to one reason or the other, or because of the social media scandals that has been making rounds online, I think it's high time to let go. Mrs. Johnson is battling with her life currently and she has cried out on social media. That's why I stated at the beginning of this video that if you know you are mad at this actress because of the beef she had with her industry colleague Angela Okorie, or because of the scandal that made rounds on social media claiming she was a witch, I think it's high time to forgive this actress. Why are social media users even hating on Mrs. Johnson when there is no evidence whatsoever proving otherwise? Even they said Angela Okorie calling Mrs. Johnson out on social media had no solid proof backing up her claims. Now, the latest info is that Mrs. Johnson Okoji is currently battling with her life. This is really sad. Honestly, I feel so bad for this actress. This is a terminal illness that is capable of killing anyone any day, and we pray that she survives it. For those of you that don't also know, Mrs. Johnson is currently pregnant while battling this said terminal illness. According to this private ward they visited, she was advised to strongly take her routine drugs. You see, she was placed on certain medications to ensure that she does not pass it down to her unborn child. Now, imagine the kind of hell she's going through, not to even mention that her marriage is likely to hit the rock. She indirectly disclosed this via her Instagram story. I really feel bad for this actress. That is why I stated at the beginning of this video that this is obviously not the time to fight Mrs. Johnson. This is not the time to hate on the actress. And the allegations on this actress that she's a witch or she did something to Angela Okorie, these allegations does not hold water. It has no weight. It is not evidence-based, no proof whatsoever. Even Angela Okorie calling out Mrs. Johnson every time does not have any proof, as she is based on dragging Mrs. Johnson Okoji. Well, before I dive straight into the full gist, because honestly, Mrs. Johnson is going through so much and we'll never lose this actress. God forbid that we wake up in the morning and get any sad news coming from Mrs. Johnson's end. Well, before we dive straight into the full gist, I'd love to welcome you all back to Naija Hot Gossips. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. Please do well to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified and updated when next we upload our next video. And to my returning subscribers, you are simply amazing. Thank you for always sticking around Naija Hot Gossips. So back to this tea. Mrs. Johnson's illness has really caused debate on social media. I mean, it has sparked out a lot of reactions from social media users. While some sympathize with the actress, some believe that this is Mercy's karma for being a husband snatcher. Upon inspection, it is said that Mrs. Johnson snatched her husband from another woman. I personally do not understand this set of people because, you see, Mrs. Johnson has granted interview in the past, standing her ground that she met her husband, Prince Odi Okoji, when he already divorced his first wife. She said she never wrecked anybody's home, as she met Prince Odi Okoji as a single man. You see, amidst Mrs. Johnson's terminal illness and her 5th pregnancy, reliable sources reveal that Mrs. Johnson's marriage to Prince Odi Okoji is likely to hit the rock. Is this pain not so much for one person to bear? I thought they said that marriage is for better for worse. What exactly is going on? For those of you that missed it, Mrs. Johnson's husband is planning to settle with his lover, whose identity is hidden from the media. This is really heartbreaking. You know, one thing I will never understand is the fact that women are more vulnerable. For instance, if Prince Odi Okoji was the one battling with his life, and Mercy Johnson, being his wife, threatens to end their marriage, people would definitely drag Mercy to hell. They would label her all sorts of names. But now it is being reversed. People are mute on Prince Odi Okoji. He's not even talked about, no dragging or whatsoever. I honestly do not understand why women go through so much and they are always the vulnerable ones. Mrs. Johnson is currently battling with her life and she's still the one being dragged by social media users. Isn't it concerning? Why exactly are people dragging this woman? Sources even disclose that she is pregnant with her 5th child. Imagine your health failing, being pregnant, and your husband of how many years decided to end things with you and settle with his younger lover. This is really terrible, honestly. Even if Prince Odi Okoji wants to end things with his wife, Mercy Johnson, I feel like there are better times or better days to do that. Not now that she's battling with her life, and she's even pregnant with their 5th child. You see why some people believe that marriage is really scary. Hence, a lot of persons do not want to get married, because your partner might wake up one morning and decide to end the marriage just like that, probably because they see someone younger or someone fresher than you are. Marriage is really not for the weak. That is why before anyone gets married, they should choose who they want to spend the rest of their life with, not some joker that is likely to get you replaced any day, anytime. What happens to the vow Mercy Johnson and her husband Prince Odi Okoji shared on the altar? Oftentimes men abandon their wives for their side chicks. You all saw the case of Yo Edochie, May Edochie, and Judy Austin. Society has really projected a lot of things on women, and I still stand on the ground that it is better to be single than getting married to a man or a woman that is worthless. This is the time Mercy Johnson needs her husband. And the said husband, Prince Odi Okoji, is running after his own lover, planning to even tie the knot with her. My goodness. Well, back to Mercy Johnson's health condition. They've been keeping it away from social media. Mercy Johnson has been sick for a long time. Even while gracing our screen, she's been in and out of the hospital. She's been managing this illness not until she was recently admitted to a private hospital. So if you were a big fan of Mercy Johnson Okoji, despite the allegations claiming she's a witch, despite her beef with Nollywood actress Angela Okorie, and despite the fact that people think that's her karma for snatching another woman's husband, which Mercy Johnson has cleared the air so many times that she met her husband Prince Odi Okoji as a single man. Please do well to include Mercy Johnson Okoji in your prayers. I've said this over and over again that it is not wrong praying for your favorite actor. In as much as your loved ones intercede on your behalf, you could easily chip in her name when praying. There is nothing wrong with praying for your favorite actor. Also, the people hating on Mercy Johnson right now should tone it down. This lady is going through so much. Mercy Johnson is currently fighting cancer. On the other hand, her distant cousin revealed on social media that she's currently battling HIV. So the hate on Mercy Johnson should please die down because she's going through so much. Imagine battling such illness, getting pregnant, and people are still hating on her. Angela Okorie, on the other hand, should let things slide. There's even a pending court case between Angela Okorie and Mercy Johnson. I really feel bad for Mercy Johnson, honestly. Well, do well to include the said actress in your prayers. Also drop kind words via the comment section for the said actress Mercy Johnson Okoji. Do well to give this video a thumbs up and of course share to your friends. This is Niger Hot Gossip. Stay tuned and remain blessed.